What's up, my crypto legends? I have been bearish on the price of Bitcoin since mid-April, but right now there are some really nice signs of this right over here being the bottom for the price of Bitcoin, and we could start some very aggressive, impulsive waves in the next coming days that are going to be explained in today's episode, looking at the higher time frames and zooming in on the lower time frames, explaining a little bit of Elliott wave theory and breakout of major downtrend structure, and we could be on the verge and creating massive impulsive waves to the upside. I'm going to talk about the invalidation levels, of course, if we are going to continue to the downside, and also what levels need to hold as support for the next impulsive wave to the upside, guys. So make sure to stay tuned in this episode. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. Let's dive in here straight into the chart on the higher time frames, guys. Now, it's pretty clear that for the last few months, the price of Bitcoin has been very impulsive to the upside, breaking major bear market structure, last lower high before creating that lower low, as you can see here on the chart. So just by breaking the $25,200 level high here in August of 2022, you're already breaking the market structure, as you have a lower high, a lower low, lower high, and a lower low right over here. And this has been broken here in March, as you can see on the chart. And that is quite bullish. Now, if we do take a look here at the range, as you can see on the daily, we are bouncing from this resistance zone. We talked about that inverted head and shoulder scenario, also the descending wedge, getting that bounce here at the support level. So it's no doubt very strong support. We are getting the bounce here the last few days, getting that reaction here and moving to the upside. Now, looking at the Elliott wave structure, there are several ways in looking at this. Now, of course, there's the one that I believe so where we're at right now, which is from this low right over here. This has been one wave, this has been two, this has been three, and we are on the fourth, because for the moment, we are holding the first wave. Now, we cannot overlap here the first wave to the downside. If not, this might be another count, and I'll explain it right away in this episode. So if this were to be the fourth wave, we are looking for the next fifth impulsive wave in the next coming weeks, looking at the daily chart, okay? And we do not really know where that fifth wave is going to finish. It could hold here at the $32,000 range, just testing these lower highs for a liquidity grab, and then get a major corrective move, or it can be very impulsive, okay? Going all the way up to $35,000 and even $40,000, all right? Now, that is, very, very bullish, of course. We'll be analyzing the situation depending on how we break the structure here of the descending wedge and how many waves we're having to the upside if we do have more steam to go up. So that is just speculation on where this fifth wave could end. It could end here just at $32,000 above these lower highs right there for that liquidity grab, and then get a bigger major corrective move, okay? So for the moment, it does look quite bullish. Now, if we do take a look at this as other Elliott wave theory, okay, looking at other 5 waves, basically looking this at the first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth right over here, not overlapping the first, of course, and this, the fifth wave right there. And we are going to create a much larger ABC structure. Now, if we do take a look at the price action here for the last few weeks, okay, this could be, a nice A wave right there. We could have a fake out here to the upside and then a movement down, creating a much larger corrective move in the next coming months. However, I don't think that this is possible. It is possible, of course. I don't think it's most probable. We could be holding very nicely this level and start breaking a little bit of structure, and then that will be extremely bullish in my personal opinion. So that is also a potential count here. If we do take a look at Elliott wave theory, so far, all of these movements have been corrective, okay? It's pretty simple to detect the impulsive moves. Impulsive moves are basically more impulsive, right? You can see here, massive move to the upside right there. And this being an A, B, C flat, okay, with the extension of the C. So this being a corrective move, no doubt, A, B, C. And also right over here, A, B, C, right? These are corrective moves. These are impulsive moves to the upside. So no doubt that there's a lot of impulsive momentum to the upside. So this is why I do think that there is a high chance that this could be the low, guys, all right? There will be invalidation points that will be explained right away on the lower time frames. But before, I want to let you know that the Bybit World Series of Trading is coming very soon, guys. I think it must be starting by next week or by the beginning of July, potentially. So make sure to get ready, guys. We were ranked 20 most of the competition last year. I'm very excited for the competition because I'm going to be doing a lot of trading and sharing a lot of setups, of course, in the Legends trading community, guys. If you want to join the Legends trading community just for the competition, check out the link in the description, guys, because I'm going to be extremely active because we are going for the win of this competition. Now, diving back here, we're going to go to the lower time frames, guys. I don't want to spare too much time on this. I want to go straight to the point. I know a lot of people want straight to the point analysis. So we're going to go right away with what has happened here. Now, let's just go to the 4-hourly time frame, right? We can very much see that we have been getting supported from the lower low support trend line of this descending wedge structure. And it's actually been breaking a little bit of structure on the lower time frames. Why? Because basically, when we see here, all right, a lower high created on the lower time frames right over here and a lower low, this is the last lower low, okay, from this downtrend structure after creating the lower low. So right over here, we can see that we've broken that structure. Now, this doesn't mean that this level needs to hold. We could actually dip down below this range and we could be looking for a higher low at some point here, round about $26,000, give or take a few $100s to the upside or to the downside. And this is what I'm going to explain right away. But the structure here on the lower time frames, looking at the 1 hourly, has been broken. The last lower high has been broken and we've created this lower low, and this impulsive waves to the upside have broken the bearish low time frame structure, guys. We need to understand that. So what do I expect? Going back to Elliott wave theory, zooming in on the lower time frames, for me, it's pretty clear that these waves to the upside have been very impulsive, and these ones have been very corrective. Impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective. Now the question is, where are we at with this corrective move? Can we correct down to 26,000 and even slightly beneath the level? Absolutely yes. This is why there's a little bit of confusion right now at this moment, because it's pretty easy to find out the second wave, the third wave, but once you have the fifth wave, it's very complicated to see, is it the end? And I'm going to explain it right away. There are several options here. We have one wave here to the upside, which is pretty clear in my opinion. Second wave right there, also very clear. And right now, where are we at? Is this the third wave peak, or has this been the third wave and we've created a fourth and a fifth right there? Now, this fourth wave has just about slightly hit the minimum requirement of a corrective wave, which is the 0.236 Fibonacci from the start of the third wave to the end. And we just slightly touched the 236, right? The 0.236 here for the corrective move. So it's you could actually count it as a fourth wave. However, I think that this is still the third wave right over here, okay? And we are inside of the fourth corrective wave, ready for the next fifth wave up. This is the counts that makes a little bit more sense. Now, this fourth wave corrective move can come all the way down easy to the 50% Fibonacci, potentially the 618, which would be round about the first wave high. We cannot overlap the first wave for that fourth corrective move. So I'm looking for this fourth wave to end at some point. Now, it's pretty clear that this is a corrective move, the one that we've been having for the last few days during the weekend. We can see a nice move here to the downside, a B right there, and now the C corrective move. Now, it's very hard to know if this C correction has finished at this point, okay? Because it could go all the way down, okay, to the 1.618. That would be a very, very, far extension, but it's very much possible. What is the 1.618? Well, of course, getting the start of the first A wave to the B wave, right, with the extension tool like this to the B wave. And now the one-to-one hasn't been hit. I like the one-to-one extension. It's a very common C corrective wave, target, one-to-one. But the 1.618 is also possible. That is exactly at the first wave. That would be the ultimate level, okay, for the correction, $25,700 range. If that is broken, then this is going to be looking quite bearish. I think that if this level is broken at 25,700, it doesn't make any sense here looking at this as an impulse anymore. And this is likely going to test the lows if 25,700 is broken, okay, guys? As long as we're above 27,700, this range at 26K is very much a correction, and we are looking for another leg up to break $26,850 range high that was created here on Saturday. So let's zoom out here. What are the strongest levels? Where are the potential trading opportunities, you might ask yourself? Well, we're going to go here right away and take a look at the strongest levels. If we do take a look at the weekly is a very strong level. It's a fresh printed weekly level. As yesterday, Sunday, we closed a weekly candle, and that $25,900 is round about 50% Fibonacci from the pivot low here, okay, to the pivot high. We can see 50% is slightly above, just less than $100. So we could hit 50% and we could get that consolidation at that level, tapping the weekly level. Very, very strong zone that I'm looking here with the Legends trading community to see, hey, let's see what kind of reaction we get here, because this could be a great longing opportunity. Of course, the price could capitulate down and slice this level, people jumping into limit long positions because I've said it's a good level for a potential long, and then you're getting absolutely wrecked. We need to manage our risk and check out, okay, with patience, the reaction that we're going to have in that level, okay? So very important zone here to pay attention to, the $26,000, $25,900. Now, what other scenarios do we have? Okay, what other scenarios do we have? Not many more scenarios, guys. This still does look like very much impulsive. This does look like it's corrective. So I am looking here for the next coming days. It makes a lot of sense that this $26,800 will be broken, whether it is today or in the next coming days, depending on what kind of corrective move is happening here in the coming hours, okay? So that is what I'm looking here with the Legends trading community for that potential day trade, swing trade scenario. Of course, we are looking for some major scalps as well. But overall, this does look very impulsive. We have broken lower time frame structure, this zone being the last lower high, this being the lower low, and right now we are creating higher highs, guys. That means very likely that in this zone, we will be creating a higher low to have that continuation to the upside. Now, of course, where can that fifth wave finish? If this were to be 1, 2, 3, this is 4, that could end round about the low 26K range. Where can that fifth wave finish? Well, if we zoom out on the 1 hourly time frame, we can see we have a daily level at $27,216, which could be a big major resistance zone. And here is where we could be looking for a very large ABC structure, okay, in the coming days. Very much possible, okay? This will be quite bullish. We'll be taking a look at the counts and how this corrective wave develops to get ready for the next impulsive wave, okay, which would be the third wave. And that one can be absolutely huge. If this were to be 1, this is going to be 2 here created in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Then the next one can be absolutely huge, that third wave that could go all the way up, okay, to that 1.618 Fibonacci retracement, okay, Fibonacci extension, sorry, which is right over here. If this were to be 1, all right, depending on when it finishes, where the corrective wave finishes, the wave 2, we can see that, you know, depending on where that finishes, we could be looking for a massive wave 3 to the 1.618, which would be around about 30K, right, if we do take a look at this count, okay, as a corrective wave. So we're looking at this, guys, for the next coming weeks. It is very much possible. I don't want to be extremely bullish yet. However, we've been longing all the way down here at $24,800, made some insane profits. And now we are looking here for this correction, okay, to potentially go to 26, 25.9, and that would be a very much an interesting zone to see if the price can hold. Now, if we long in this, we have in very good risk management. We have invalidation points. We do not long here and stop losses here, okay? This is definitely not going to happen, all right, in the Legends trading community. We'll be paying close attention to see what happens here with this corrective move. This could also be the end of this correction, guys, okay? Reason why, we've already created 3 waves, right? It's pretty clear. From the high, 1, 2, 3. We've already gone beneath the A, so it could have finished here, and we're going to start pumping to claim the highs here from Saturday. It's very much also a possibility. However, it would be nice to get a little bit of more corrective move to then get that massive, impulsive next wave to the upside to break these highs. This is what I'm looking at here, guys, in the next coming days, hours and days. Invalidation would be breaking beneath the 25,700 because that would be overlapping the first wave, and we are looking for a much larger corrective move, all right? Meaning that these lows will be tested and potentially broke them. Now, I don't expect a fake out, okay? A fake out, if we were to get all the way down here, it's very difficult to see if it is going to fake out. We're just going to have to be paying attention. But if the price starts collapsing here and breaking here beneath this wave high, it's not going to be looking good. I would not expect here a fake out. Is it a possibility? Yes. We're just going to have to see if that does happen and to take those trading opportunities. But I would expect this low to finally be broken and go to 24 and even 23K, all right, if we were to test these lows. We're just going to have to see how the price develops. For the moment, we are breaking low time structure. It looks quite bullish. Nice impulsive waves up. Corrective waves here. Very clear corrective waves. So we are looking for another wave up potentially, guys, in the next coming hours, which I don't think so. It might be in the next coming days. We could still correct here in the next coming hours. And not much more to be said, guys. Make sure to join the Legends trading community if you want those scalp day trade opportunities inside of the zones. We could see here some people of the Legends trading community jumping into an epic short position at this level, which was very much analyzed from people of the Legends trading community, guys. Very nice little shorting opportunity here to come all the way down to claim this low as an ABC structure, which is very well done for the Legends trading community. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.